Hi YouTube, this is Charlie Conceive After a Loss. Um, Coming to you with an update. I know it's been about close to 2 weeks since I last updated my last vlog. I was 6 weeks and 5 days, and I had an stat ultrasound because I was having some spotting, and I went over that with my first prenatal appointment. And everything was okay with that. So to start this off, this will be a milestone video, and the reason why I say it's a milestone because the longest I ever um, carried a pregnancy was 7 weeks and 6 days. I am now 8 weeks and 3 days, so I surpassed um, my miscarriage anniversary date of 7 weeks and 6 days. So I'm so happy that I'm at 8 weeks and 3 days. I'm sorry if it seems as though I'm leaning, but my back is killing me. Since my last video 2 weeks ago, a lot has happened. Nausea and vomiting has set in at its worst. I would never have thought that it would have came at 7 weeks. I thought that maybe I thought that maybe because I didn't receive it by 6 weeks and everybody says it's kicked in, that I was good. No. Once 7 weeks came, I was barely eating. I was barely drinking. I couldn't keep anything down. The nausea was horrible. I mean, horrible. That's the only way I could describe it. It was horrible. Um, it became to the point where I actually was dehydrated. When I went to my doctor's appointment for a follow-up of the ultrasound that next week, I was letting her know how I was feeling, and she was like, you sound dehydrated. And they tried to take my blood for some more tests to do, and she had a hard time getting my veins to not blow. And the doctor was like, you're dehydrated. If you feel any more weaker, then just go to the ER. But luckily, she gave me two medications. She gave me one. It's this new medication that my insurance don't cover, obviously. But she has a sample. It starts with D. I think it's Dicilus or whatever. It's DIC something. And you take two at night, and you start that for 3 days. And then after that, if you still have nausea and vomiting in the morning, you could take one in the morning. But you could only take up to 4 a day. So I started that. First day it worked. Second day it stopped working. So I had to go and call her again to let her know I needed what other prescription she prescribed me. And she called it in. It's called because I was going to show y'all my daily medication routine as well. It's called Reglan. It's Reglan. Reglan. And I take this 30 minutes before every meal and before bed. And then the other one, Dicilus, I take 2 times at night and 1 time in the morning. Unfortunately, because I was so hungry, I did not get a chance to take it before I ate. I only ate a container of sugar-free peaches before I took it. But I did cook me some sausages and some cinnamon French toast sticks. And we're not doing too well with that. So I was able to eat one stick and two sausages, and for right now I'm done with that until I start to feel a little bit better, not so queasy. But to show y'all my daily medication, which right now I'm not going to, I've had slacked off taking everything because I still take it, but I don't take it as early in the morning because my nausea is so bad. I don't want to take it and then end up, coming back up. But we have my metformin. That's 1,500 milligrams. We have my Zantac. That's twice a day. Now we have Bactrim. Now Bactrim is because I have a abscess a skin abscess right above my belly button on my stomach, which is very uncomfortable and painful. But, you know, there's nothing I can do about that. But just take the antibiotics and hope that, it goes away. Which I have no idea where it came from. It started off real small, and I was just playing with it. Of course, I shouldn't have played with it because I just was figuring out what it was, and it started getting bigger. And I said, "Oh, that's what it is." My nausea medicine, my blood pressure medicine, and my vitamin D. Now I'll take these six. I take four of them once a day, and the other two is twice a day. So that's my pill regimen, and they're all safe to take while pregnant. I have consulted with so many different doctors. They all know that I'm high risk for my high blood pressure, my pre-diabetes, and my recurrent miscarriages. So everything I'm on is safe. Um, I had a cramping scare. I think it was Thursday, no, Wednesday. Tried to get an ultrasound, but it doesn't work. No one wants to give me an ultrasound because they said my other two ultrasounds was good, that I don't need another one, which is kind of making me upset because I really want to see the baby again. I'm kind of scared, so to say that I'll go to my 11th, and I think it's 11 and a half week is my next appointment, or 12th week appointment, and they try to find a heartbeat, and then it's not there, and come to find out it was a miscarriage. The baby passed away earlier on, and that's just a fear of mine. And to be reassured, I would like to have another ultrasound, but I can't seem to get one for anything. They all keep saying that everything is going good, and the doctor checked me, and I mean, she checked me. She said there's no blood, you're not bleeding, your cervix is fine. She said what's going on is the fact that because of how far I am, my uterus is starting to come up from out behind my pelvic bone. So my uterus is starting to rise up because I'm 8 weeks pregnant. Is when your uterus starts to come up from your pelvic bone. She said that stretching will cause cramps, which I read up on, and I kind of figured that's probably what it was, but I just wanted to be sure. Now, my 6 week, I think, my six, when she took my progesterone level the first time, I was 4 weeks and 6 days. My progesterone level was 25.03, and my HCG was 863. That's what she has. And when I went to the hospital, they had my HCG as 914. So basically, within a matter of hours, my HCG was rising. So because I also had the spotting scare, and she did the um another progesterone and HCG draw, and that was at 6 weeks, 5 days. So when I seen her, it was 7 weeks and some odd days. 7 weeks, I think it was exactly 7 weeks and 5 days when I seen her. So I asked her, I said, well, what was my progesterone level? She said it was 32. So it went from 25.03 to 32. And I said, well, because when I called to get my HCG numbers, they said, oh, your HCG is rising, you're fine. So when I asked her what was my HCG level, my last draw was from the 23rd of December to the 6th of January, and it was 26,970. I was like, wow, I've never had numbers that high before, ever. It was just I keep looking out the window. It was just very, very amazing. I've never had numbers that high. And I, got the paperwork, of course. So, as my last HCG draw at 6 weeks and 5 days, I was at 26,970, and, my progesterone level was 32. So everything seems to be going good. I didn't really want to make this a long um, vlog because I am tired. You can really clearly see I really wasn't ready to do a video, but everybody kept, excuse me, asking me when I was going to do a video, and because I am at my milestone, it is a very special video to me. That I am 8 weeks and 3 days. I'm so excited. I keep having these weird dreams. The last couple nights I've had dreams about zombies. It's kind of creepy, but it's weird. And this morning when I woke up and fell back to sleep, whew, um, I had a dream that I went into the hospital at 38 weeks exactly. I was 38 weeks exactly, and I was in labor. And I couldn't get my regular doctor. They had to give me a different doctor. And that's all I remember is that I was 38 weeks. And I don't know if it's a sign that I will go into labor at 38 weeks. But all I know is I was 38 weeks pregnant and I was in the hospital in labor. I went there, told them that my contractions was coming, and that I was in labor. And that's all I remember before I woke up. As far as gender reveal goes, I've had two dreams. One dream where I was getting an ultrasound, and the ultrasound technician couldn't tell me what, because it was like an emergency type deal. And he just wrote down on the paper and said, "It's a boy." And I said, "Is that for real?" He said, "Well, it's a 50-50 chance that it could be a boy, but it also could be a girl." And then I had another dream where my mom was giving me an ultrasound, and she said it was a girl. So it's weird. My dreams is off the chain weird, between zombies, labor, boys, and girls. I've had so many dreams. I'm so exhausted. I know they said right about now it's better to get some walking in to start to try to help with your tiredness and exhaustion, but once I go out for the day and I come back in, it's curtains. I just lay down on the couch, and before I know it, I'm asleep. And like right now, I'm ready to go back to sleep, and I really just woke up not too long ago and tried to eat. So I'm not gonna keep y'all too long. As far as symptoms goes, nausea, vomiting, very irritable, mood swings out the ass. Sorry for the French, but literally my mood swings is out the ass. I can't stand being hot. I have to have, if my boyfriend cuts on the heat, I have to have the fan. He has to cut it down. I have to have a window open. Right now, I have the window open and the fan on, and I think it's like 30 something degrees outside with no blanket. So yeah, I cannot stand being hot. I have to be cool at all times. Plus, the heat also aggravates my nausea too. Um, Eating habits. I haven't said I've eaten anything weird. Not at all. Maybe I could. There's times where I eat a little bit more, and there's times where I eat less to nothing. Um, I've noticed that I favor fruit more than I do anything else. Like in the refrigerator, I got oranges, apples, grapes. I got a canned pears. I got cups, mango cups, peach cups. I have a lot of fruit because it seems to be the only thing that my stomach could somewhat handle with being so nauseous at certain times. Um, Extreme tiredness, as you probably tell from me starting this video to now, my energy level is going shoo because I'm ready to go to sleep. And that's really about it. So sorry about my appearance. Again, I barely do anything. I don't have the energy to do anything. And I will be back with a update at 9 weeks and some days. And oh yeah, I will be seeing the fetal maternal fetal medicine. I will start seeing them. I have to call next week to find out when the doctor wants to see me and how often he wants to see me. But pretty much it's probably gonna be pretty often. I do my Down syndrome blood testing starting at 9 weeks, which is next week, and from there I'll find out how often do I go in for ultrasound. So once I get that information from the maternal fetal medicine, I will come to you and let you know all that good news and how closely they're going to monitor me with this pregnancy. Alright, ladies, thank you for holding on and waiting for the update video, and sorry it's so shabby and I'm looking so shaggy. Alright then, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.